Hello there modelers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back this time to the layout. We're going to change things up a little bit, so instead of being at the coffee table and doing a review, we're actually doing a layout update. And we can use this as my formal introduction to you all because not many of you have seen my face before. My name is Tim, I guess this is my model world, and today we are doing something very special. We are actually going to be finishing off the second loop. So I did an order from the model centre in the UK to get some more Pico track. I've been missing a pair of points, and also I needed just a bit more flex tracks before I was able to complete the full second loop. So that means the layout will have 2 full loops and will have 4 roads running through the station with 2 island platforms. So very exciting, and I'm looking forward to finishing it off. There's a lot to do, so let's crack on with it. So here's a little look at the layout as it stands. So I don't keep the island platform on there because unfortunately I have cats and they like to steal things like little parts. So I take it off and I put it on the bookshelf. And also this gives you a better look at what we're dealing with. So at the moment, as you've seen in my reviews, we just have 1 loop with a set of points at either end for passing loops, and then the island platform goes in the middle there. The plan is pretty simple. It's just to replicate that, but have 2 more loops, 2 more roads, here, and then a second loop around the back. I haven't really discussed in any of my videos what I plan to do here. I said in the Kato DX island platform that I wanted to have this as an overhead platform station. Now, unfortunately, due to the points being on top of the styrofoam, it's not really feasible. I've never done point motors before and I really want to try that out, and I want to keep it as simple as possible. So my plan here is to have the 4 road station and then have some passenger bridges coming over to each island platform, and then the scenic section, the city section, will be at the top here, hence this block of styrofoam there. And then obviously I want to have a tunnel over here, and then maybe a little bridge over here, and another sort of scenic section just there with a hill or something. And then at the back over there, I actually want to have a river running down the entire length of the board. Again, I've never done a water feature before on a layout, so that's something that I've always wanted to try out. So hopefully we can pull that off. So without further ado, I'm going to start laying the track in place and begin. So guys, this is the end of night 1. It's getting a bit late now, so I'm gonna have to stop soon. But this is where we're at. So if you didn't see what I was doing in the montage bit, I basically drew around the station platform here to give me an idea of where that's going to fit. And then I started laying the track and pinning it in place with a pin vise. This bit here needs a bit of fettling really, because it has a bit of a dog leg. I'm not sure if you can see it sort of sticks out, but if I could just get it pinned in sort of there, then we'll be okay. It's just a case of fettling it. But anyway, this is what we're left with. You can sort of see the vision coming to fruition now, and I'm really happy with the way that things are going. And anyway, what I'm going to do now is to sign off for the night, but tomorrow I'm going to come back, and what I'll do is I'll finish pinning the track, give it a quick test with the wires at the back there, and then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to draw around it and take it all up again and lay down the cork for the track. And then once that's all set and I'm happy with that, then we'll lay the track back in its place and get it all hooked up and wired up as it should be. But as you can see, we've got the 2 loops, we've got the whole road linked up there, and the 3rd road in the middle there as well. So I'm very happy with tonight's progress, and I'll see you tomorrow. So as promised, it is the next evening, and I have actually finished cutting the track down to size and joining it up together to make the 4 roads. I have the station out, I put it back in the markings that I made, and I've also got the Shinkansen there, the first car of that, running it back and forth to make sure that the clearances are good. They are, so I'm very happy with that. The only problem I have is with these little dog legs here. As you can see, it's a little bit severe, the angle between the joiners, but I am pretty confident I can fix that once the cork is down underneath it. All I need to do is trace the tracks so I can lay the cork down, but down here I didn't show you, just 2 parallel lines running straight down the back. This is where the river would be, and then I've got the wires going in there, so I need to drill some holes for those too. I might do an electric test right now, but I have been testing the Shinkansen back and forth, and it doesn't seem to have any trouble going around the corners. And eventually I will fill in these gaps as well with concrete sleepers. I've kept all the sleepers that I've cut, so I'll most likely just use those again, cut them down to size and shove them underneath. So that's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have a quick test, and then I'll pull it all up again to lay the cork. Now I've pulled all the track up, you can see what it actually looks like underneath, and it's quite a good template here. You can see the tracks running all the way around with purple marker, you can see where the station is. So I'm confident that this will work and this will be very good. So the key to this now is to put the cork down with a PVA glue base. I've got some Gorilla Glue. It holds actually really well, so I'm excited to get underway with that. I'll do all the straight bits first, as you can imagine, then the corners, and then the points. The points are always so difficult. As you can see, I kind of bodged the points down here, so I'm hoping to do a little bit of a better job on that this time around. But yeah, I will go and get the PVA glue and we'll get started on corking. Here we are, guys, the first curve is finished. So as you can see, I've just cut the cork all the way down the middle, and then I've stuck it onto the glue, and I've basically kept it in place for the moment using some track pins, which I will pull out after the glue is dried. I will also be weighing this down as well to make sure that it doesn't stick up in any places, but that's basically the general idea of how this works. As you can see, you can do big sections at a time, so there's it doesn't take very long to do. So I'm just going to do the second corner, and then I'm going to try and tackle these points, but it is quite difficult, so I might just end up bodging it like this one again. But, you know, as long as I don't get any derailments, it's all going to be hidden by ballast anyway, hence why I haven't been too careful about filling in that. So it's just going to be filled up with ballast, and you'll never see it. So far, so good. Okay, everyone. This will be my final update of the night, I think. I now have all of the cork laid for all of the roads. As you can see, I have bodged it slightly for the points, but I actually think I did a much better job than I did before. So that's that side, and then I've got this side here. I think this side is actually much cleaner than the other one. I don't know, you be the judge of that. But as I said, you won't see that under the ballast, so this is all pinned. I will weigh it down with some books later, but for now, I think in terms of getting stuff on video, this is about it for tonight. So later on this week, once this is dried, I will lay the track down again and then properly test it with electrical connections. I only secure my track down with track pins so it can easily be moved, and I'm going to keep it that way until I'm ready to ballast, which won't be until much later on anyway. So very happy with the way things have gone tonight. I think it looks great, and it wasn't too difficult to do. Helps that I had the experience from the last loop anyway. But yeah, this was very smooth, and fingers crossed it stays that way. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hello everyone. As you can hear, I have the Shinkansen on the new loop of track, running around as a test, running at a relatively high speed over the new tracks to test them out at their full capacity, and I'm proud to report that everything is running smoothly. It wasn't at one point, and I've had to do a lot of fettling with that tricky piece of track just down here. As you can see, I've actually pinned it twice right near the end. I need to clean up my terrible drilling job on one of the sleepers, but I can just take a craft knife to that. But for now, the Shinkansen is running really nicely. It can run nicely on both tracks, so I'll just change those over for now, and we can see the Shinkansen running through the other road as well, and I can breathe a very heavy sigh of relief because the clearances are good, the track geometry is good, it all fits. Just need to replace some sleepers, as I do pretty much all the way through the station section especially. But yeah, very, very happy with that. It's taken a long time tonight to get this to a decent state, and I'm happy that I can end the night with a finished layout. So I'll round this off in the next clip, but for now I'm going to go to bed. So as promised, this is what the layout looks like now. For the second platform, I've just used the DX platform canopy along with those sides that I mistakenly bought from Pop and Detta, but they don't look half bad, so I might have a play around with them and see if I can make them look a little bit better. But yeah, the 4 roads, the 2 loops, they are finished, they are bedded in, and the loops work. It really was quite difficult to get them working. I had a couple of derailments, especially on this loop just here with the dog leg, but I knew that was going to be a problem. And then I had an unexpected problem with this point just down here. For some reason, when the trains were going over the 3rd road in this direction, it was completing the circuit, which was then setting off the train that was waiting in the platform on this road. I wasn't really sure why, but I snipped the wires underneath these points, which are supposed to help with the continuity, and it seems to have solved the issues. So the layout, the track is actually working perfectly now. The trains run fantastically smoothly, and I'll show you in the next clip. We'll have a little running session, but I'm very happy. The controllers that I'm using is a Gauge Master Combi and a generic Hornby train set controller, which I have soldered in to the wires over there. I will be changing that in the future to a Gauge Master Combi set, where a Gauge Master Duo set. So, but for now it works, and let's have a little running session.
の連なり車の流れ夢見心地君の笑顔照らされてこの道永遠に輝く夜夢見るようにドライブ続けよう好きな生命で一緒に歌を踊れるまで二人だけの世界があるこの時永遠に感じて夜の風君の手を握ってこのまま未来
So there we have it, folks. That is the end of the layout update. We have 2 loops, 4 station roads running really well, so I'm very happy about that. The layout is coming along really nicely and rather quickly, so that's fantastic. I just wanted to give a small update about the channel as well. We now have 35 subscribers, which is fantastic. I love watching our little community grow. So I'm actually setting a goal of road to 100 subscribers. That's the next goal for the channel. I know it's not anything massive, but this is just a hobby, it's just for fun. So that's my next goal, 100 subscribers. Thank you all for the love on the previous videos. It's been greatly appreciated and very encouraging to keep going and making more videos. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this and I hope you guys stick around for more layout updates and more train reviews. If you do like the content on this channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.